Daddy, what was the day like when you, left school? Were you nervous during the graduation?
I was really nervous that day, and there were quite a few ponies.
Oh.
But it was only a few ponies, and they were mostly friends that I made throughout the school year. And they were waiting for me somewhere, but I did not know where they were. It was some park in Canterlot, but I knew I had to get ready and, make myself look nicely, so, hello. And of course, we got to see a bunch of guards that day. They were hyped for it as well, and I went ahead and put on my hat, which I got a few years, or I don't know, it was a few days ago where I got my hat, and it looked nice on me, and it was kind of, it just looked like it was made for me. So, I did hurry to the park eventually. Let's see, the park was on the other side, if I can remember where that was. I think that was, let's see. Oh, that was outside, near the cafe, actually. Where were we at? I came there in my most known fashion and teleported over there. And after a while, we got in line in front of a bunch of ponies. And there was Windhoover and Frizzy Stradlin, which were teachers for Pegasi and Earth Pony. Hello, hope you're ready to learn today. Do you have some advice? No running, what? Okay, let's see. This was a little complicated. Let's see, okay. So I eventually started talking to ponies. I talked to Flan, which actually graduated that day. She was pretty much from the same year I was. Welcome, Relief. It's nice to see you. It's good to see you too. Flan. My name is Flan. I wish they had more catering for the graduation, like cakes and fruit punch. I love cake and fruit punch. But I hear that there's going to be a party sometime after this. Maybe I should bring some desserts for that. I'm getting ahead of myself. You might be nervous about the ceremony. I am. But you should have the best time tonight. It's a good night for every pony. Do you know what you're supposed to do? I have absolutely no idea what to do today. I have all the rules in my brain. Good thingy. You need to stay with the unicorns class while the teachers have a speech. Yes. So they held a little speech today, and I was supposed to stay with the unicorns, which was this one's. Let's see, and they had all grown up, all the ponies from back when we were, from when we were finding the wolf pony till meeting each other. It was a pretty full day. Wanda% was also a nice pony that got to meet that day. I know it is a big day. They'll want us to do such and such, but I can't wait until I'm out of here. Think of all the deals and transactions I could negotiate. It would help me forget what happened to the family business. Yeah, Wanda was a business pony. Astral Charm, who we got to meet, was a little annoyed by Vogue Sharp. She was very agitated. This bodybuild is the perfect frame for the typical pony. Wouldn't make for a bad design for a mannequin either. Do you mind if I use you for a reference point? Vogue was apparently a designer pony, and he was looking for a model, and he decided Astral Charm was the perfect model. That was going to be interesting. Yes, anyway, you should get going if you have nothing meaningful to say. It's graduation day, so no soapy stuff here. It's important to ignore, unlike for some ponies. How I wish I had my measuring tape. Yes, Vogue found the weirdest occasions to measure ponies. Then there was Silverhoof, who we'd gotten to meet. Living to a valorous another day is the better part of valor. Then there was Scribble, who loved writing things down, even if it was about where ponies. How are you doing, Scribble? Enjoying yourself? Man, I can't wait until they let us start eating. I like food, too. That's not for the actual ceremony. That's the after party. Wait, you mean they're not giving us anything to eat today? I don't like it either. I'm starving. Yes, leaving a pony to go hungry like me is not a good thing to do. And then there was Cyprus, the pony who felt he was the most awesome, and maybe sometimes he was right. Well, look who it is, my old nemesis. My name is Newleaf. It's not important. All you need to know is I'm watching you like a wolf. I'm not a wolf pony. We went through this before. Are you alright? I hate being grounded for this long, especially when no pony wants me to let you do an awesome air show. Yes, he wanted to do an air show, but he literally got grounded. Not stay at not just, stay at home, but actual stay on the ground. And there was Fire Opal, who was a friend we got to meet too. I shouldn't be so nervous about being here. I faced certain death in flight school, and this is what I'm worried about. I'm silly. I'm sure I'll stop being nervous when the ceremony starts. Okay, and I went through all of these ponies. Mercury was a medicine pony. I hope she never found out what we did the other day with the wolf ponies. I can't wait for this to be over. So many ponies in such close quarters. It's a communicable disease's dream. Yeah, she thought we could all get infected that day. And then there was Hullaboo. Hey, Swift, this is a pretty awesome party, right? And Swift, of course, was the pony who got lost in the forest. Because she also wanted to find the wolf pony. No, not really. Alright, hey, remember Newly from school? No, not really, I'm sorry. Swift apparently forgot who I was because we didn't get to see another. That's okay either way, just wanted to say that I'm throwing a party a few days after tonight for all the graduates. Would mean a lot if you guys made it. Yay! I'm not a guy. It's a figure of speech, Swift. Oh boy. Anyway, I think that was all of them. I forgot Pyrite. Oh, did Pyrite make these? Hey, I'm Pyrite. If you ever want to go treasure hunting, explore the ruins of the ancient pre-Equestrian civilizations, anything like that, come see me, okay? There's still a ceremony we have to sit through, don't we? Just wait an hour and we're free for anything. Okay, I think I went through all of them now. Okay, let's see. Did I do everything? I had to check if I did everything. Yes, I had to talk to Flan again, apparently. Flan, I was a good pony. Hello again, you look like you're happier now that you got here. It really helps with the nerves when you talk to every pony. Yes, it was nice getting to see them again and hear their stories. Are you ready to begin with the ceremony? Yes, I am. What do I have to do? That's good. I think you look great for the occasion, by the way. Oh yes, Flan liked my hat. I guess it was a nice hat. All you have to really do is take your spot in the Cantermore class. There should be a spot for you there. Just enjoy yourself and have a wonderful time today. Somewhere over here. Is every pony in their places? Yes, I'm facing the wrong way. Meadowlush, I was trying my best. I believe so. The last student is in place, so every pony is ready. Wonderful. Is there anything we need to address before we begin? You're forgetting something, Windhoover. Oh yes, following today's graduation, Hullaboo will be hosting an after-party in Cloudopolis in a few days, and all the graduates are invited. If you want to RSVP, come see me afterwards, and I'll help you reserve a spot for it. I've had that pony under my wing for several years, and I can assure you it will be a party you will never forget. Yes, parties can be nice. Right, no pony does it better than me. Hullaboo was indeed great with parties, Meadowlush. Indeed, and with that out of the way, it's time for the ceremony. Oh my. When many of you came to school for the first time, you were fillies and colts, learning about the world and everything for the first time. And we took you under a watch, teaching you everything we knew to the best of our ability. We learned right there with you, watching you all develop into the adults you are now. Whether that was learning about the way of earth ponies, tending to the ground and making the most of our hooves, or learning the Pegasus way, making the most of your wings and the canvas above the clouds, or mastering the unique talents of unicorns, doing all you can with your magic and learning to apply your mind, even where magic won't do. You've made most of your abilities, and now you all know your special talent in life. Whether it was you thought it would be or took you by surprise, you all learned them nevertheless. A moment you'll never forget. And now you know what you're meant to do with your lives as you enter the wide world of Equestria. Equestria is a full land of opportunity and adventure where every pony is free to make the life of their choosing. One pony could choose to have a peaceful and quiet life, and others could choose a life full of challenges and excitement, and both can be happy. But this choice is one for you to make. It is up to you to make the most of this land to fulfill your potential. No matter what you choose, we are proud of you for making it this far, and we can't wait to see what you do as adults. So whatever you do, make the most of things. And I had the feeling they were finally running out of things to say. My tummy was grumbling and saying that it was cookie time. And go have an adventure out there. Woohoo! Yay, every pony, we're grown-ups and can have cookies. I've seen better speeches. Yep, Astral, I agree with you. Oh dear, I went through the whole thing without passing out. How did I do that? And more red numbers passed on my screen again. At least in a different dimension that happened. Don't worry, would have to do with different dimensions. It's all very complicated. But then my ceremony ended, and ponies left for the party, and, well, I had to get myself ready. So, you know, I wanted to bring a few things. So, let's see, what did I come up with? Oh, yes, I recalled that I had to, get some cookies and eventually prepare for the graduation ceremony after party thingy, but I did not know how to do that, and it was one of the many adventures that would follow from that day, Meadowlush, and I'm sure you're going to be able to do the same and get through school, and it will be fun for you, I'm sure, Meadowlush. But, you see, I think you'll do fine in school. Anyway, Meadowlush, I think it's time for you to go soon because, you know, ponies might be waiting for you there, and, I'm sure you'll do fine, and I'll have quite a few cookies for you when you get there, and, you see, when you get home, there's gonna be, a lot of interesting surprises for you today because it is special when a foal gets to their very first day of school, you know.
Daddy, I'm really excited though, but, I can't wait to see all the adventures and maybe experience nature and, you know, enjoy nature for, like you do.
That's the spirit, Meadowlush. I think you'll do just fine and you'll enjoy it. Sure, you'll be nervous since it's your first day, but, that's normal and, well, kind of like I used to be once a few years ago. So, Meadowlush, I'll see you in when you're done. Just come home, and you know you can even come teleport home like I did once. See you, Meadowlush.
Okay, Daddy, well, I'll see you soon, and, wish me luck, Daddy. Oh wait. Yay. Okay then, I'll go to school now, and, let's see. I should go inside of school and see what happens, Okay then, let's see how it goes for me.
Bye, Meadowlush. See you later. Okay, well, now that Meadowlush is in school, I really hope she does well. But, of course, every pony, I have to make sure I come up with a way to celebrate, so I'm going to get her something very special. And that means I want some really cool pies or something yummy to eat when she gets home. Every filly and colt knows the best meal of the day is dessert. So, I did know a very cool place to go to in Ponyville. And, you know, there is this really crazy party mare who also happens to be living near a gift shop where there is, you know, pies, cookies, everything any sweet pony could possibly ever dream of. So, I, of course, would have to go to Ponydale while Meadowlush was in school. I quickly made my way to Ponyville. Let's see. What kind of things did I have on me? Usually I have some sort of things to sell and a couple of bits on my hands. A couple of bits on my hooves. So, let's see. But I didn't know what I should get. So, I decided to get a little bit of everything, and let's see. Finding this place was not really difficult. It was known for having a really red roof, and it was just a really cool place to hang out if you wanted to have some fun, eat cookies, meet your friends, and do all the good pony things. Let's see. This place. Okay. Oh my, this looks like a cool place I could teleport to. See? It works every time. I'm still up here. Oh boy. I hope I'm not stuck up here, because it's all sweet and sugary. That's why I don't teleport to that roof, because you can get stuck up there really quickly. So anyway, I would go inside and see what happens. So I went inside, and there weren't many ponies there, but that was because it was during the day. So I went to Silver Platter, who was the pony who sells a ton of things, and I started to buy many things, and particularly buy a whole bunch of cookies, because cookies are the solution to everything secretly. So I quickly made my way back, and later that day, Meadowlush was still at school, and I had cookies and everything in my saddlebag. I also set out to the Everfree Forest, because, well, I am the pony of nature, and I like exploring it and creating nature for every pony to enjoy. And today, I wanted to, find a certain plant. It's called the poison joke, and you should be careful about it, but, maybe it has some other magical properties we can use. So I had to go deep into the Evershade Forest, but I didn't know where to go really, other than that it was really deep, and well, Evershade Forest is still dangerous, so I had to be prepared. And of course my magic is strong, but I prefer to zip past all the creatures, especially because a lot of them are really strong. Oh my goodness, look at all those cockatrices. That was close, every pony. And that was just the first of many creatures that I would encounter. Look at that flock of cockatrices, and I barely got past them, and I would continue to sneak deeper into the Evershade Forest, and hopefully hoping Meadowlush has a nice day at school, and of course hoping I could return with a couple of poison jokes.